Okay, no sooner do I turn on the stream, but I get messaged. Hi, Mom. Cheese is basically heroin for people with jobs. That would not be from my mom, but you know that already. Alright. Mom hasn't finished sending her message, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Memory serves, this is a fairly short game. Doesn't have any actual combat or anything in it. It's walking around and discovering a story. And I don't remember a whole lot otherwise. I did already go in and turn subtitles on. So let's recoup on that investment of having bought this 2 years ago and then not playing it until now. Panic! Ah, I see Julia. I apparently have to acknowledge that. Boy, there's just so many things on this that are completely unlikely. Me being out drinking. Me approaching a random girl who's surrounded by people. Yeah. Time to live vicariously. Do I try and do slurry drunk voice that I have no actual experience with? Yeah. You, of course. So she's older than us. I'm guessing. I'm assuming we're a student. But yeah, burn. Toxicology? Pretty sure that a drunk person would not be able to say that word. Aww. Well, she sets you on fire. Life is better with scotch than with beer. Lost stream. Oh, I think my internet might have just hiccuped slightly. Because everything just kind of went a little crazy for a moment. Alright, it's back on my end as well, sorry. What's the last thing you saw? That cursed time delay. Oh, wow, dating within a week. So it stopped the dialogue, and we were in an elevator picking up a backpack and throwing it in the back of our truck. And now we're dating for over a year, drinking beer everywhere, life was good. And now we're here, where she wants to get a dog. Scruffy, undersized beagle for class, or a German shepherd. So, Mayhem or Bucket? I feel like in honor of Gavin Free, Bucket. Also, well, we know me and dogs. I don't really care about the dog, so we're going to get the one she wants. They're all good dogs, Bront. $79, 4 years. Pretty good run. Heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? Not very smart. I know you'd want Mayhem, but we're talking about Julia here. So, yeah, sure, we'll be sappy. Honestly, just go for a Commonwealth marriage or something. It's way easier. Or elope. Learn to live with the bears. I like the little bit you see of you as a character. I mean, you're kind of cartoony, but it's very nice looking nature. $1980, 5 years later. She's 4 hours late. Walks in after I've gone to bed. See, everything will be easier in the future. Cell phones are amazing. Clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Better to get mad and get it worked out and apologize than to give the cold shoulder. Ooh. Pretty sure I'm the inconsiderate asshole. Maybe both of us. Draw me, Julia. Draw me like one of your French plants. Oh yeah, totally Victoria's Secret. It's very nice. Hoop. It is very nice. Two Forks Lookout Tower. 8 more miles still. Oop. I am not making it before dark. 1982. Walking Bucket at night. Probably too hot during the day for the poor little thing. It's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places, and one of them tries to mug you with a knife. I feel like we're unfairly stereotyping against carnies there, but, okay. Okay, he kicked the dog. It's like, I don't really like dogs as a thing in my life, but you don't... Yeah, he's getting the beating. You don't feel very... You cook out a guy with a knife. You're pretty tough. Cool, next time we can get robbed by Aquaman. Jason Momoa can have whatever he wants. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. "2,000 miles away. I don't feel like either of those is the right answer here. Like, really? Can we get a third choice? I know, right? You can't commute that. Did we ever get married? I think, like, I don't think we ever actually got married. I feel like that one just makes me a jerk. That one... We're gonna commute. Okay, that's not a commute. That's a visiting every now and then. I'm familiar with that. That works. Three times a semester. Once a month, once every 6 weeks. That's, yeah, that's doable. Voice of experience. Sent home from Yale. Only a year later after having an episode. Lost in a colleague for borrowing books and that she'd... Oh. Found crying in the stairwell. Maybe you guys should talk to some about it. Make macaroni and drink wine and try... I'm pretty sure if she lost her dream job, we should probably talk to somebody about it. Early onset dementia. Alrighty then. Victoria's Secret. And a week later, she goes back. Am I keeping the dog? I feel like I would be keeping the dog. Her research is in shambles. Brought home by the police and sent home on permanent medical leave. Known her for 12 years. Awkward. she's from Australia. And it always gets worse. Her nurse wants her to get 24-hour care. It's like... she's not infirm or anything, so she's still very active. But it'd be a full-time job just taking care of her. I'd kind of forgotten that this had such a heavy intro. Yeah, I feel like she needs full-time care. Family agrees with me. At least I don't have an angry mother-in-law. Find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. Get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. Were they really that good a friend anyways, then? Her sister moved into town to visit, buys me a typewriter and urges me to use it if I won't see a therapist, and I won't. You've always really liked Susan. I feel like that's a really bad statement to make about my wife's sister. Well, I mean, taking that the wrong way, but aww. You see an ad in the paper for a job. What have I been doing this whole time? Sitting around spinning my thumbs?
Two Forks Tower. Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
I don't know
wrong
you,
with you?
lady.
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
We do have a time limit on the responses. So let's go with the...
You've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow, and you're just out here until the heat dies down, and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Welcome to Firewatch.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Can't reach anything except the radio.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep? Woo!
Oh my
Yeah,
god, that
Jesus,
sounds so
this is
nice.
6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are those fucking fireworks?
I have no idea what's west.
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Oh, there they are.
That's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight. Do you think you can handle that?
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right.
You did not answer the
One in
question.
the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
convenient.
That's one word for it.
It's the same password I used for my luggage. Suds. Space Puffs. For a second, I thought that said crotch cover. Scratch cover. Yeah. So we have The Singular Mind by Dr. Jonas Allard. Glory, The Birds of Wyoming, The Patriots, Death Strikes at 2. kind of wonder if these are real books. And oh, look at that. $2.50. $2.50 for a flippin' hardcover. Did not mean to throw it. Just Okay, I'm apparently not capable of putting things down half the time. $2.50. We are such book nerds. Aha! Alright. So she said west. And we're there. Oh, well, this is convenient. So Jonesy Lake is probably where I'm going. And we can sprint. And we're just going to sprint along the trail because fire safety is everyone's business. I don't really remember Smokey the Bear stuff so much. Fire bad. Wait, am I going the right way now? Yes. Remembering the old Napster bad video. Fire bad. Fire bad.
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. They saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead. Don't take all the good stuff.
Oh. Yeah, alright. I found the supply box.
Great.
Hey, what's the code again?
1, 2, 3, 4. A whole lot of them.
Alright. Nothing special there. Just take our time, update our map.
Hey, I found a note to a guy named Ron from some guy Dave.
That's probably Dave Gaskell. He's completely nuts.
Is that right?
Harmless, but yeah, one of those, you know, fall off the grid and eat ants for a week type. Totally fucking cuckoo. Which is kind of what the job attracts.
So what are you saying about me here, lady?
Do people lose their shit doing this job? There's a note that says a guy just left his post.
It happens, yeah. You're not gonna pop your top, are you, Henry?
I wasn't planning on it.
Just, it happens, yeah. Read. Ron, hey man, some guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked, hiking to the park, but just get hammered when I get back.
People just stuff these things with old food? That's how you get bears.
Those boxes are bear-proof. I wouldn't worry about it.
Really? This is bear proof? Cherry and almond. That sounds terrible. Let's eat it.
I tracked down that rope. It was right where you said.
Great. So you should be set to get down to the lake.
It's vaguely ominous. It's like, deal with whoever's setting off fireworks as I hold a thing of rope. And the lock has just melted, so I guess we're never locking that again. Also, the key to bring the radio up is shift, which usually means, you know, the key for run, so I'll probably be bringing the radio up a whole lot whenever I'm trying to move quicker. Don't actually know which of these is faster. Ah!
This vista is incredible.
Which one?
Down the hill from my tower. There's a canyon and then the rest of, well, everything.
Yeah, you should see what I'm looking at. An eagle has been hovering over this gorge for the past hour. And maybe if you're good, you can come by and see it at the end of the summer.
Head southwest. Can't run with the map out. It's a problem. Boy, they bought a lot of fireworks.
Hey, there's a tree out here that's been ripped to hell.
And?
Don't you think that's, disconcerting?
Henry, there are 500-pound grizzly bears out here. They sharpen their claws on trees.
We don't have grizzlies in Colorado. People killed them a long time ago.
Well, in the thoroughfare, they hunt people, they kill people, they bury their bodies, and then come back weeks later to eat them because they prefer rotten meat. People just disappear.
Don't you think that's disconcerting?
No, Henry, that's life.
Christ, lady.
Now, I know that, like, alligators and such tend to do... You know, they'll put stuff under a log or whatever and let it rot for a while to eat it. Do bears actually do that? That doesn't seem like a very... like, normal... I don't know. Boy, I hope I trust my rope skills. Oop. Ah! Ah, ring. Definitely did marry Julia then.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
my
Ow.
rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Just my
Be
pride.
careful, for Christ's sake.
Hey, there's a tie-off point off here just a little away from the shale slide.
Well, you ready to get back on that horse, huh?
I can't go any further is what I'm saying.
That heads south down to the creek, but you should be able to get to the lake just by continuing west. Without any, mountaineering.
All right.
It's a long summer. You can explore later.
Seems like a really crummy long-term climbing solution. Like, dry rot's a thing. Are we going west? Yeah.
It is a hell of a nice camping spot down here by the lake.
I haven't been down there in years, but yeah, Jonesy Lake area is perfect.
I'm staring at the big outcropping down here, but I'm not quite sure where to look for our pyrotechnicians.
Maybe keep heading west toward the lake.
What's this? What's this? There's garbage everywhere.
Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, sure am.
Ugh, people are just the worst, aren't they?
Lady, you got no idea.
What do you know? People with shitty manners drink shitty beer.
What, you don't like a cold Musquelite on a hot day?
No, I do. But then again, I didn't say my manners were any good. Better than these fucking litter bugs, though, that's for sure.
Did we get all the litter? Alright. Wow.
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
So on the topic of bears, the game is full of it. I don't know that the game is full of it so much as Delilah's full of it. We'll go with that.
They left half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
Oh shit. Ferret are Irish.
Okay, that's great. We're saving that. I'm stealing your booze. Ah.
Oh look, they decided to have a campfire too.
You know, they color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
Well, I put out their fire.
Man, I would have named that forest fire something good, too.
Hey, I can always restart it.
No. I think your first instinct was the right one.
I stomped it out, but no matter how many times I stomp it out, it still throws sparks.
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Well, confiscate them.
You got it, boss lady. All of the hotkeys are different than what I've been using in games. I keep trying to hit F to interact with things. Alright, fire and things and...
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like 2 people. What if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
That's... Oh.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
Can I wear it on my head?
There are panties.
There are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
You were married, dude. Come on. I hope this music isn't copyrighted.
There's
Yes?
there are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's, you know...
Some serious legal issues.
I know this will be tough for you, but try to pick your tongue up off the ground and do your job.
Okay. I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Oh boy. Enjoy dealing with that.
Can I turn this off?
Full stereo!
Oh, hey, put that down. Seriously, it was expensive.
Fucking cool it with the fireworks!
Please just put it down. We won't light anymore. This guy's creepy, Chelsea. Ha! You probably have a tiny dick. Chelsea, it's my boombox. Can we go? Let's just run to the other side of the lake or something. Totally. You're gross. You're just some sad man out in the woods.
Wow. Alright, let's get away from the music before it causes something terrible to happen.
Hey, that go okay?
That was...
It went fine. Hopefully there won't be any more trouble.
Good.
Teenagers are
Thanks,
horrible
everyone
people.
down there.
Absolutely horrible. And now that we're safely away from the music, where in the world are we going? Thunder Canyon. Alright. Thunder, 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 Thunder Canyon. Oh, okay, that's a bad joke. Ooh, sprinting across the log bridge like a champ. Can we vault it? Parkour! That was not very parkourish. What were you wait-whatting? I didn't see that earlier.
So, I have a bit of a confession to make.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, you know, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
It's fine.
I'll keep that sort of a thing to a minimum.
Okay.
Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
Oh, I can see my tower from far away.
Yeah, we experimented with hidden underground towers for a while, but we weren't really happy with the results.
Oh, the sarcasm's not gonna get old. Not at all.
Wait a minute, was that sarcasm?
Shut up.
Every time I haul myself up a ledge, I just think of one of the little bad animations from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, where the dude's going whoop whoop whoop, whoop. Kind of goofy, but not entirely. I feel like there's a way to crouch. Don't know what it is. Usual hotkeys don't work. Maybe Cache 303 has some rope that we can lasso around the climbing thing to get back up.
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home, and try not to get hit by lightning.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe. It's not gonna strike twice and all that.
Well, there was an old lookout named Roy Sullivan who got hit by lightning 7 times.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Suicide. Would you believe?
I mean, 7 times, that's kind of like God's telling you that he doesn't want you around. Death. Updated map info.
I found a flashlight.
There's one in there? Great. Well, the sun's gonna go down soon, so if the batteries still work, you're in luck.
Ah!
You kind of deserve that.
Yeah, I get the sense that not everything in here is useful.
In the boxes? Why's that?
I don't really know what I'll do with the deer horn.
Firstly, they're called antlers, and secondly, stay out here long enough and you'll get creative.
It's like a really big fork scoop thing. No, back in the box. There we go. So we got our map, and hey, we've got an updated trail on how we get back home. All we have to do is go through cave 452. So no mountaineering, just caving.
What's in this cave down here?
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks? NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
So
I say, fuck it. You're a grown man, you can go where you want.
great. Used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore it sometime this summer.
Well, that could be fun. Obviously, be very careful.
It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa, whoa! Oh, no!
Henry!
Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
God damn it.
Hello?
Oh, because all men are 12. You put us in the right circumstances. For access, key available at Ranger Station Dubois, Wyoming.
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, but maybe you can find another one to get your caving kicks in.
Oh, this one's so close to home and convenient, though.
Aw, sorry, Hank.
I get bears for yelling with cave echoes. Honestly, I'd rather irritate the bear when I'm outside the cave than when I'm in there with it. Slightly lesser chance of dying horribly. And now we have a windy trail.
There's some guy out here giving me the creeps.
The creeps? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
It's also how you get murdered. Pretty sure they've made a couple Friday the 13th movies at this point in history. Whoop. I'm physiologically incapable of not going whoop when I'm jumping and climbing in this game. I've figured that out already. Yep. I think this is going where the guy was. Yes, fun. It's such an all-inclusive term. I would not be wearing the ring while climbing. I mean, just seems like a good way to pinch a finger. And that apparently is just the way I'm supposed to be going. Doesn't take me to where the guy is. Because the guy had a... Ah, that's where he was. There's the fence there. So I walked right... Oh, that's where I climbed up. Alright, so maybe he's just waiting for me at the ranger station. Let's wander off into the brush. Nothing can go... Nothing can... Okay, nothing can go. Can't wander through brush. Shortcut and some cardio work, yeah. Or upper body training, I don't know. The shortcut, or the long cut would have been cardio. Or something. I don't know, I don't exercise. Put me out here and it's like, yes, you must climb to get home. Well, guess I'll die.
closed anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took care of the blocked path. It was backbreaking, but, you know, anything for the service.
Well, thank you.
Anytime.
I mean, technically that's more like creating a hazard by removing a warning sign. So, I feel more akin to a public menace. Yeah, and at least I fell forward. There are worse things. So, Thoroughfare, that's where Delilah is, and Beartooth Point is elsewhere. We're not worrying about that.
Ah. You know, I don't think there's any fictional character I hate more than Forrest Burns.
Henry, as an employee of the Forest Service, that is treason.
Yeah, well, he really freaked me out as a kid.
He inspired me to spend the bulk of my 30s keeping the wilderness safe.
A shrink would have a field day with you.
Thanks, Mom.
What kind of name is Forrest Burns anyway?
Well, that would be a pun, Hank. A glorious pun.
I went to junior high with a guy named Royal Butts.
Royal?
Butts.
I didn't think anyone had been named Royal since the 1850s.
I didn't even know then.
Well, Royal's mom, Flo, was a bit of a trendsetter.
Flo Butts? Oh man, that's even worse.
Yeah, well, it's still better than Forrest Burns.
I mean, Flo Butts, that's like when you want your kid to suffer more than you.
So it's just the outhouse then, in terms of going to the bathroom?
You're a man, Henry. You can go wherever you want. Well, number one at least. And, full disclosure, I pee wherever I want as well.
Baseball? Alright, you gotta... Come here. Go in. Woohoo! Feel like I'm going to be murdered when I'm in there.
I feel like I'm going to be murdered when I'm in the outhouse.
Feeling a little exposed, are we?
Hey, no man in the history of the world has felt tough with his pants around his ankles.
Well, be strong. You can always call if you're having trouble.
Sure, I'll do that. So this generator is all the power I've got out here.
Yep, it doesn't go through much gas, and, well, you don't have much in the way of electronics, so...
What about my hairdryer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You might just have to make peace with frizzy locks.
I could never.
Home Sweet Tower. Speaking as someone who doesn't like heights, the thought of living in a flimsy old tower like this for a summer is...
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground, outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell...
You should get inside.
Fuck me.
Dun 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 dun. The music kicks it up a notch, which I'm sure is supposed to be kind of like worrisome, but honestly after the last two games I've played, I'm like, yeah, bring it on.
Someone broke in.
Hey, what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
Oh, I can organize the shelf. That's something at least.
Okay, I put in a call.
Okay, thanks.
Do you have any idea who would have done this?
I did probably piss off the girls at the lake. Ugh, fuck them.
Well, I'll have the Rangers keep an eye out for a couple of young women and question any they find. I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some, what, violent campers? Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you can protect yourself, huh?
I've done it before.
Yeah.
Okay,
Beat up a
tough
dude with a
guy.
knife. And that's just the first day of summer. Only dozens to go.
Wake up.
My
Hey, wake
whiskey.
up.
I'm awake. What's your problem?
Our problem.
Sorry, our problem.
That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either. I don't really know why that would be the case.
There's no backup?
The backup is the 2-day hike out of here.
Duh.
Oh, that's a no?
It's easier for me to send all the lookouts out to check the status of the wire in their areas. Yours is a good hike away. If you find any portion of it down, I can try to get a hold of a ranger and he'll bring someone in to fix it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
Remember that cave you hiked through yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
It's Henry.
What, you don't like Hank?
Yeah, I don't like Hank.
But thanks rhymes with Hank.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, alright.
I've got my Ferreter whiskey. Let's take it with us. It might be thirsty out on the trail. The magical floating books bug me. No. Alright, that's not any better, game. Rocket? Ah, you mentioned earlier that the clock was different. Yeah. It's broken. Forrest Burns can dig it. Green beans and more green beans. And baked beans and corn. Honestly, like, I feel like the mortality rate would be pretty something for...
Hey, there's a map in my tower that I'm pretty sure is not USGS regulation. Unless I've unknowingly been assigned to work in 2 orcs, and the lake to the east is made of acid.
That sounds erroneous.
Looks like the previous resident was into fantasy.
This is great. Treasure chest. Oh, treasure chest are the ranger stations. Or ranger caches. And the goblin cave. Climb check required. Oh, pretty great. No, go in the drawer. Where did the D20 go? Eight rolled Failed the hard way. More Richard Sturgeon. Gambling stuff. You get to go on the shelf. I wonder if I can collect enough books to fill the entire shelf over the course of the summer. Can I... There we go. Nice and tidy. Oh, I have lights. I want to fix that, but yeah. Wonderful view, as long as I don't actually have to go walking out into it. I have friends who would probably absolutely love doing this for a summer. Right, so we want to go northish. What? Water? Cistern, yep, okay. That's not sprint. Alright, one, can you imagine the bathroom hustle from there to here? And two, that's quite the little mist we've got around the outhouse. I know it's probably the generator, but vaguely concerning. Running, running, running. Downhill is so easy.
Oh, it's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder, though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
You know, I don't know. I used to just spend a lot of time with our dog, Bucket.
Aw, that's a good name.
He was a good dog.
What type?
A beagle. We got him from the pound.
That's great. Hey, can you hold on a sec?
Sure. Just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you?
Oh,
Okay, good.
talking to someone else.
No, I don't think he has any idea. I'm absolutely sure. Would you? Alright, I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard. Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, Bucket's a cute name. You owned him with someone?
That would be my wife, Julia.
Oh, like your wife? Or like she's taken half my stuff wife?
My wife.
But you're here.
Yeah.
It's not really your business.
I'm sorry, but you're the one who brought her up.
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
Whatever, it's fine. Look, I gotta go do a thing downstairs. I'll bring a radio, though.
Delilah stepped away. She's annoyed. I wait for the day that I come by here and that gate's open instead. Ew, ew, bushes. Not running. Don't actually know which. I guess that leads to the same place. Yeah, I feel like revisiting the earlier conversational thread, the fire bucket hanging upstairs would definitely be an emergency bucket for other things. Then again, like, someone with my condition probably wouldn't want to be doing this anyways. Oh.
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it.
Alright, which way am I supposed to be going here? So, west is the one that leads actually where we're... So that's where we came from. Duh. I'm not very observant. Oh, I think I see the problem over there.
You wake up pretty early then, huh?
As soon as the sun comes up. The Forest Service really frowns on us putting up curtains for some reason.
I just covered my head with my pillow. Seems to do the trick.
Wow. The forest could never burn down on your watch.
Ah! Keep hearing noises and it's me. And we've got a cache. That looked like a deadfall trap for a second. Can we get to the cache from down here? That's negative, Ghost Rider. Go around here. There we go. Update my map.
Hey, who are these guys, Ron and Dave? They're leaving notes for each other in the boxes. Is there any chance one of them was that guy I saw in the canyon? You know, the guy with the flashlight?
No, they're both rangers. They're not out here this season. I didn't really know him that well, but I always assumed the only thing Ron cared about was chasing tail and getting loaded. It's somehow comforting to know that he was able to keep up a correspondence with someone who wasn't going to send him a topless Polaroid.
Wow. Got you, Dave, about needing to talk. Sorry I didn't track you down. Been looking for you all day. Don't even know how I could help anyways. We're coworkers, you know. If you need someone to throw you. Not great with the life stuff. You're a stand-up guy, Ron. Stand-up guy. Hey, hey! That's just... I think we've got a copy of that already. I also can't keep it. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, I found a turtle. Maybe it's a tortoise. It's a thing with a shell.
Well, isn't that something?
It's actually pretty cute.
Well, Henry, if you decide you want it to keep you company, nobody will mind.
Now, what do I call it? Looks like a,
Oh, this ought to be good.
Oh, Turt Reynolds or Shelley Duvall? Shelley Duvall.
Ah, Shelly. I see what you did there. Very nice.
She's dainty yet powerful.
Well, I loved her in The Shining.
You're getting adopted. And I got an achievement for that. Which is surprising because I've got this on Good Old Games and I did not know Good Old Games did achievements this now. Where am I going again? Lines. So this was kind of a detour. Go back down here and resume following the lines. Even though I can... Yes, I was distracted. Collectioning things. Oh, I thought the cable... I think that still might be broken.
Guess what?
What is it?
There's a bunch of empty cans up here.
Same as before?
Yep.
These fucking kids.
Why do you think they'd be up here?
Hell if I know, but they better have stayed away from our communication stuff.
Seems like a climb, long drop down. Seems like a crime of some sort to be messing with fire service what's-its.
So we really can't reach anyone any other way than these wires?
What else do you suggest? Smoke signals?
Just seems dangerous.
Well, if they don't hear from me for a few days, they'll send someone out, but I'd rather it not come to that.
Beer cans? Where are the beer cans? You know there's an achievement for recycling cleaning up all the beer cans. Or something ridiculous. Aha! Well, well, well.
Yeah, okay, the wire's down here.
Okay, good. Any sign of those girls? Did they mess with anything?
I'll look around. Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately.
I knew it. The moment you said you found their trash. These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
And then what?
I haven't thought that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I feel like that's not a good escalation.
Thanks.
Especially
But
since
gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath.
they left some of their
Start
underwear
by
as evidence.
hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
And I can't
They're big into Red Eagle.
clean up the other garbage.
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt they're where they were yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
Ah, beer cans. My inner Boy Scout is just really not pleased by this. Also, like, they should be dead with the amount of alcohol they're drinking. Ew.
I've got an overgrown trail here,
Yeah, that'll happen.
so I'm screwed when it comes to getting past it.
Screwed until you clear it yourself, yeah.
Great. Well, if I come across some tools, I'll add groundskeeping to my ever-increasing list of responsibilities.
Alright, so if even between two of them, it's not enough beer to kill them. It's also, like... It's kind of impressive that they carried that much beer.
Well, I hopped down a drop, and now I can't climb back up.
That is a pickle.
I could just keep hiking, but I figured I should let you know in case I get myself trapped out here.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen before you find these assholes. I was thinking you should probably head back to where you saw them last.
Yeah, I mean, we could do that, but then there's just other trails to follow. "60 feet. You couldn't just put it by the sign? One, two, three, four. Well, alright then. Oop, trail up to... Oh. So I'm guessing I just need to go back down south and then west towards Jonesy Lake. Pretty sure Delilah will be irritated if I walk up that way and go visit her in her tower instead of finding the kids. Also, not entirely convinced she's not a Black Widow waiting for her next kill. You know. Deadly levels of sarcasm, if nothing else.
There's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
Cool. Casual theft. Brian Goodwin.
Well, I am flush with ropes now. That pack was full of them, in decent condition too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
He was a lookout?
Yeah, kinda, I guess. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. You know, I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
Why? Where did they go?
I don't know. I never really hit it off with old Ned. And, one day they bad camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know, I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
Reminder, reminder. You have a job to do. And I can climb back. Ha ha ha! I am the master of nature. I really feel like I could make it down these unaided. The up is more problematic, but... So I better not be finding beer cans down here, because otherwise them girls is magic. 1, 2, 3... Dang it. I'm going exactly the wrong direction for quickest way. Another note. Guess who's going out with Debbie next week? Talking to the new guy and heard him talking to himself, so figured I'd stay away. Remember when you saw Chimney Rock having himself in that hammock? I'm starting to think the Forest Service only picks the deranged and perverted. Except for us, of course. We're the creme de la creme. Let's toast to Deb at the spot. Let's update our map.
Someone found a fossil and put it in a cache box.
Could be the same person who left that antler.
Maybe they're leaving me an entire creature, piece by piece.
The Claw. The Claw decides who will stay and who will go. And Jonesy Lake. That was it. Can we get there that way, or do we have to go south? It says that way, so we're just going to go that way. See what happens.
Look, just so you know, I didn't mean to overstep my bounds earlier when you brought up your wife.
I know you didn't. You were just making conversation. I appreciate it.
So, tell me about her, if you want.
She's actually very sick. I shouldn't be here.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
Yeah, sure.
Looking like I can't go that way. Yeah, there's the Jonesy Lake.
Hey, Delilah?
What do you got? You found him?
No, not yet. Why would there be a fence out here?
Because sometimes hikers go ass over tea kettle when on a trail.
So the Forest Service would put up a big chain link fence?
A chain link fence?
Yeah. It looks like it surrounds a huge area.
Huh. That's weird.
Do you think those girls could be behind this fence?
Well, having once been an ornery young woman, the last thing I would do is climb a fence. Especially if I knew I was in trouble.
I don't even know how I would get in.
It's really strange that that's out there, by the way.
Yeah, weird.
And off into the... Wow, they drove that right into solid rock, huh? That's impressive. Alright, so I guess... south to Thunder Canyon it is.
From this burned section of forest, I have no idea where to go. Their trail is pretty cold at this point.
You're out by Mule Point. No one would camp out in the fireweed. Well, I want you to stay out there as a favor to little old me.
My pleasure.
Okay, we know these young women are sloppy. They must have left some sort of trail.
As soon as I start finding beer cans again, yes. But
I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Excuse me, Flapjack?
You know, like a loser, a chotch.
I really don't, but I do now.
that makes
Next
two
time
of
you're
us.
in a bar and some banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Hey, Flapjack, why don't you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
It's beautiful.
Whoop. Whoop, let's... You know where this is...
What does she have?
She's got Alzheimer's, like, dementia.
Whoa. How old was she?
Is she? She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys found out?
Devastating. Especially for her. You can understand.
And for you?
Anyway, everything she worked for was taken away, and that was it. Yeah. I'm sorry to be such a downer.
Don't even. I'm happy to listen. And, you know, we'll try to have some fun this summer. I promise.
After we investigate the whole fact that something's on fire!
I see a really thin plume of smoke.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire. You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's to the southwest of me.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Will do. Wow. I'm on top of a natural bridge out here.
Really? Is it a complete arch?
No, I guess the bridge is out here. Still, I think I could jump this gap to get across the canyon.
Wow, you're a regular Evel Knievel.
Oh yeah, you should see the jumpsuit I'm wearing.
Whoop. So this is, yep, Thunder Canyon. So I can just go back south and then... Why wouldn't I just... Oh, I guess because I don't have a way of getting down. Going through nature is hard. So this is one way for now. Until I get the way to...
There's really no way past some of this underbrush that's grown over the trail.
See, the thornier a trail is, the less inclined a ranger is to want to deal with it. They'll just hike or take their horse a different way.
So My tower is there, and then... we've already been here. That means... yep. Let's take the southern fork this time. Not that they don't lead to the same place.
So, how'd you meet?
Met in a bar.
The birthplace of modern romance.
I walked over and asked her what her major was because I thought she was a student, not a prop.
Smooth.
That's me. I did make the first move, though.
Aw, you were brave.
I was drunk.
Same difference. Liquid courage. Well, it was a cache I'd already gotten. I think the main thing for the caches is for Ron and Dave's notes. And for the map updates. The map updates are nice.
I'm back at the shale slide. You know, the one that nearly killed me yesterday.
You ready to give it another shot?
Do I seriously have to?
To get down to 5 Mile Creek? Yeah, afraid so. It's quite a ways downhill from here.
Sorry, I noticed that that whole press C thing was not going away, so I figured I'd get it to go away. Not gonna take pictures of something until it's, you know, like, important. Something very briefly... ah, that. Ah, yes, this will probably be where we're going. And... I made it into a... wow! Hopefully you got some money for it. I made it into a Google survey. I mean, I'm not monetizing these at all, so that's just weird. I would think you wouldn't be in surveys unless you were monetizing and, like, paying for that stuff. Huh. Where's our column of smoke? Don't see the smoke anymore.
How many hikers go missing in the Shoshone?
More than none, unfortunately, with most of them being in this area. The thoroughfare because it's so remote. Why?
I found an old flyer for a missing hiker. It just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day you were talking to the Goodwins and then the next you weren't.
Ned Goodwin didn't get mauled by a bear or stuck in a ravine. He was just a Pete.
Oh. Didn't mean to interrupt that, but this is also like 5 years old.
PTSD'd a-hole who dragged his son out to do a job and realized it was a bad idea.
You really didn't like that guy, did you?
I don't know. I just had a hard time talking to him. I mean, there are lookouts who seriously won't shut up, who call me about every little thing that pops into their head. And then there are those who just want to be left alone. He was the latter.
And I'm the former, aren't I?
Well, I didn't want to say anything.
No, it's fine. I'll just chuck my walkie-talkie into the river.
Oh, come on.
And you'll never hear from me again.
Finally, peace and quiet. Woohoo!
So...
Isn't your radio you're supposed to be in the river.
I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Well, I guess I'm stuck with
I'm
you.
also far from the river.
You said Ned didn't get mauled by a grizzly, but it's possible, right?
Yeah, I guess it's possible, but we usually find evidence of stuff like that. For instance, if you were to be hunted down and torn to shreds, I'm sure someone would come across a bloody beard and shredded pair of ugly cargo shorts.
I like these shorts.
I'm sure you do, Henry.
Hey, you back off the cargo shorts, lady.
Boy, for as dry as it is this summer, there's an area down here that's lush.
Oh, you must be talking about the Aspen Grove down there.
Yeah, I think that's where I am.
Those trees are actually one root organism. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah, they share their water as a colony that can live for hundreds of years, even through fire. Can you believe you're actually getting paid to learn all of these amazing things?
Considering
Also,
I think you're
by
wrong
what
about a
looks
lot
like
of
on
it.
this map, you'll be coming up on a stream that should lead you towards where we saw that smoke.
Yep, stream. Let's go check up here. Nope, nothing there. Nothing back there. And
Found one of their empties. Guess we're on the right track.
Roger that.
There's some cloth out here. It looks like it was torn from something.
Strange.
I'll keep looking around. It's a really nice waterfall down here. Given those girls love a skinny dipping, I bet they're nearby.
Creepazoid. Okay, so the Aspen thing is true, but she's still, you know, she's batting 50% and probably gonna fall. Ah,
I see a campsite, and it looks like they've got a fire.
Is it them?
That seems like it. I swear, they must have dragged 4 cases of beer out here.
Track them down, and don't let them see you.
What a job this is. I have entered the teen zone.
Oh, really? And where's that?
It's the name of a magazine for girls. It's on the ground here at their camp. Huh, pants are back.
I'm sorry, pants are back?
Well, according to the experts at Teen Zone magazine. It's unclear where they've been. The pants, I mean? Well, I found some dangerous hunks.
What on earth are you...
It's another one of those magazines. I don't get why the hunks have to be so dangerous.
Well, you're clearly not a young woman.
Girls should want nice hunks.
Ugh, boring.
These girls have a full case of beer left here. A full case.
Well, they're impressive little shits, I guess.
It is some dedication.
yeah.
Ah, found my sheets.
So they did break into your tower.
Looks like...
I can't reclaim my sheets? I can't steal the beer? I feel like that would be punishment enough. Underage drinking.
Their tent looks like it's been through the shredder, which would explain that scrap I found.
What could have done that? Like a bear or, I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bull elk if it's off its rocker.
Whatever did it, did not hold back.
You've got that camera, right? It might be a good idea to get a few snaps, just in case.
Yeah, good thinking. some of their clothes are all torn up.
That's not good.
You know, maybe I should take one of their sleeping bags as payback.
At this stage, take whatever you want.
Looks like someone left a note.
Intriguing. Maybe you should read it.
Okay, yeah.
Let me know what it says.
Oh, they're gone, for sure.
Well, what's it say?
I need to call the police because they think I attacked them.
Oh my god, well, did you?
No, well, hey, I didn't do this. Okay, someone or something went to town here, but it wasn't me.
Because I told you to scare them, not assault them.
Yeah, I took their whiskey back at the lake, but that just felt like, I don't know, the cost of doing business.
That's different, okay? And I don't blame you.
This is, I don't know, weird as hell, but it wasn't me.
It's okay. I believe you. Weird stuff happens in the woods. It could be other campers. They could be having a bad mushroom trip. We really don't know, but they're gone. There's no way to call the cops. They're not coming back, and we can get to work. I'd really like to start enjoying a quiet summer.
Yeah, me too.
So I accidentally put the note away instead of reading all of it. But the bit that I saw essentially said that, hey, find boards downstairs to patch window. They were accusing me of, oh, wait, we can do it here. So, read. Tell how we creeped on us in the rake and then came and destroyed our campsite and all of our stuff. And stealing panties is gross. Axe murderer going to jail. I hope it was worth being a jerk over some fireworks. Dick. They left their panties, not me. Or... Alright. That's a little on the weird side.
Hey, Henry?
Yeah.
What do you look like?
Why are you asking?
Because I'm horribly superficial.
Not comparing myself to Tom Cruise.
Well, I get confused for Burt Reynolds all the time.
Oh, is that so?
Women say that we have a similar musk.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you asked.
Okay, well, that gives me a good start. Now let's see. In my scope, I can only tell you're a white guy wearing shorts.
It's hot. And maybe, by the way, I'm not white. It's not very, you know, PC or whatever they say.
Oh my god, you are the whitest man. Wow. I don't need a spotting scope for that. And if not shorts, then what do you normally like to wear?
Clothes. I don't really think about it.
Oh, come on.
Guy answer. Total
I
guy
got
answer.
A sweatshirt I like. Good jacket I got at the Buckle Barn.
Ooh, I love the Buckle Barn.
Just one of those brown ones, you know.
I do. Now tell me about your face. I'm looking at you across the bar. What do I see?
Pretty thick beard.
Oh, have you always had a beard?
For a while, yeah.
All right.
What do I look like
Perfect.
again?
I want to know about your eyes.
Get out of here.
I'm drawing you. I need to know.
You're what?
Is that okay? Don't answer. I'm gonna do it regardless.
Fine.
Your eyes. Tell me.
We don't know what it...
They look tired, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, you hit a certain age and you think you're a younger person who just looks tired all the time.
Hashtag relatable.
Speak for yourself, mister.
But I guess that's getting old.
Well, some people might see distinguished. Okay, got it. Thank you, Henry.
You get what you need?
Absolutely.
magic
I
hammer.
got that window all patched up. So, what should I do now? What's next?
What's next? What do you think is next?
Well, you've been the one giving me tasks for 2 days straight.
What's next is you sit in that room until September 1st and call me at the first sign of smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you let me know when you're mentally prepared for that task, and I'll give it to you.
Okay, I think I am ready to tackle my long-term commitment of keeping this national forest safe from total destruction.
Huzzah.
I'm glad to hear you've really thought this through.
Of course.
We've issued you a comfy chair to sit in and everything.
You know, it's not really that comfy. It's wooden and there's no padding. I think I actually got a splinter in my thigh this morning.
Aww. Well, regardless, take a seat. The forest depends on you.
The scene change actually startled me.
Hello, Henry. Having a nice afternoon?
Not too bad. I could get used to it out here.
That's nice. Look, I called with bad news. 2 young women, Chelsea Stevens and Lily McLean, were reported missing. They've got parents out in California who haven't heard from them in a week. They were supposed to meet an aunt down in Cody. If they're the girls from last week, then you're probably the last person to have seen them.
You should tell whoever that I'm happy to be questioned.
Look, it's not gonna be an issue. I mean, if they turn up dead, then maybe. Should I just not say anything and save us the trouble?
Let's not do anything illegal yet.
I think it's worth mentioning something.
Yeah. I'll keep it vague. I really don't want to talk to the cops.
Me neither.
Just gonna burn this note where they accuse me of things, though. Because it looks really incriminating.
Henry, wake up.
Hey, Beth?
Get out of bed and pick up the radio.
Hi, Shelly.
What do you want?
Hey, you big dumb idiot.
Hi, Jules.
Oh, you sound tired.
I am.
Are you having a nice time?
Yeah, it's good here. It's beautiful, you know.
Dreaming, I think.
That's great, Henry. Really great. Well, I'll let you get back to sleep then.
Okay, Jules.
Delilah seems nice.
Sure.
Bye, baby.
Oh, I'm having a psychotic episode. Yay! That's not the map I have. Mine has writing on it.
Is it too much of a pain in the ass to bring supplies all the way up to our towers?
Well, I get my stuff hand-delivered.
Oh, how's that work?
It's the perks of a decade of service. You're out hiking in 90-degree heat, and I get to do crosswords. Isn't life miserably unfair? Anyway, when you find the supply drop, remember it's not just for you, okay? Other lookouts, biologists, a few people get their food there, and I don't want to have to call in for more. There should be loads of good stuff, though. Beans, prunes, jerky. You know, my sister eats 6 prunes a day. 6. She's, like, really precise about it. She'd be great at this job if she didn't need wheelbarrows full of marijuana to function. So, like, 2 weeks ago, you called me in the middle of the night? You were sleeping, I guess, and all I heard was the name Jules through the mumbles. I just thought it was so sweet. I wanted to wake you up, but then I thought maybe you were having a nice conversation and I'd just be spoiling it. I hope you're doing okay, you know, when it comes to her.
I am.
Good. I'm glad. Look, so a couple of months before I took this job, I was with this guy, Javier. He's incredible, caring, sexy as hell. He was a driller down in Casper.
A driller,
Dated
huh?
for almost 5 years. I was working with the Wyoming Outdoor Leadership School, and I was obsessed with it. I wanted to be an instructor so badly. And I was sure I was going to marry Javier as soon as I could be bothered. Walls was also a good excuse to get out of town, drink whiskey in the mountains, cut loose. Then, Javier's brother got killed working in Gillette, and for some reason, I didn't come home. Javier said it was fine. He'd go to the funeral, take care of his mom, stuff like that. It'd be easier solo. When he came back, he left me. I came out here. I lied and told my sister he fucked our neighbor. I've just lied about it for over 10 years. And, for some reason, I wanted you to know. I figured you've told me so much about you, so, you know, there's something about me. We both fucked up.
Welcome to being human? Yeah, come on, Trigger.
Found the supplies.
Oh, good. Enjoy.
Food for other lookout.
All right, I got everything I need out of here. Time to chow down.
Just yours, right?
Who do you think I am?
Feel like there's an achievement for being a jerk there, but
You've got a front row seat for what might be the biggest fire of the year.
Yeah, it's really going.
I'm gonna call it in. They'll send in a hotshot crew for some suppression, but I bet we'll be stuck with her for the rest of the summer. And
that's
she doesn't have
disturbing.
a name yet. I usually think of something funny or something practical or a little risque when coming up with them. But why don't you do the honors?
Maybe we call it the Flapjack Fire. Can you sell that as a name?
You really like that, huh?
Yeah, I said I did. It's funny.
Fair enough. Flapjack Fire it is. They'll probably ask me if it was a camp cooking accident or something.
So, like, I'm just gonna sit here and...
There's this creek down the hill, and, you know what my favorite thing to do is?
What's that?
I love to take a bottle of whatever I have on hand, plunge it deep into the water, and let it chill in there all day. And then, on nights like tonight, when it is so disgustingly hot, I have something nice and cool to drink. I learned that from my sister in Santa Fe. She'd do that with a bottle of tequila near her house and make margaritas the size of your head. You'd like it there.
Heh, we could flirt.
I'm sure I would. Sounds pretty great.
It is. Are you looking at the fire?
Yeah, I am.
I love how they look at night. During the day it's just smoke, but when the sun is down, you can just get lost.
I mean, it's a fire, and it feels really weird to be staring at it. Like,
Glad you're here.
Me too.
Good. I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you. Not in the same way. I know it's probably been a while since you've connected with someone the way we have. I don't mean to get all heavy, but it's been really nice. I wish wish I was over there.
Yeah, human contact would be nice.
We could sit outside. We could talk without these radios. We could, you know.
Married.
What? What could we do?
Well, let me tell you.
Gotta keep our rating.
You're going fishing without a license?
It's one fish, and I'm sick of all the stuff I got to eat.
No, I won't tell anyone you're a poacher.
It.
That reminds me, I keep hearing reports from Fish and Game about a problem there they're trying to keep tabs on. Can you search around the lake for fresh tracks and just let me know what you find? There was a crew burning fire lines out to the east, and, you know, I think sometimes it riles up the wildlife.
Does problem actually mean murderer? Like how Charles Manson is a problem cult leader?
Come on, you just have to look for tracks, that's it.
Yeah, well, I've seen what they can do to a tree, and trees aren't even food.
Thank you, Henry.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the right way. Alright, so they're burning fire lines. That makes the fire in the distance not quite so scary. Oh yeah, the girl's campsite. I guess I disposed of all the evidence. And yeah, like, you know, it's been like months of talking with her now, so obviously things have just sort of moved along on some weird level of, yeah.
Someone left their clipboard out here.
Huh. It could have been one of the Fish and Game folks. See if there's a name or a credential or something. I can call it in.
What? It's... Holy shit.
What's going on? You didn't actually find a bear, did you?
Someone has written down what we said to each other, have been saying.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you, not in the same way.
No way.
Wait, hold on. Something's out here.
Henry? I'm worried. You didn't find and eat any mushrooms, did you? I mean, they can be fun, but also, you know, devastating. Regardless, just let me know, okay, Buckaroo? Oh, God. I don't know why I just called you that.
I found a walkie-talkie out here, too.
Okay.
It's going shithouse.
Well, get it.
Oh!
Henry? Are you there? What happened, Henry?
Heck if I know.
I got hit in the head. Punched or something by someone.
Are you serious? What the hell is going on out there?
I don't know. Jesus Christ.
Let me get this straight. You found a clipboard with, what, transcripts of our conversations? What else is on it?
I don't know. It's gone, along with a radio of theirs. Somebody out here could have just killed me, Delilah.
What the fuck is going on?
What's Wapiti Station?
I don't know.
I saw the name Wapiti Station right before I was cold-cocked. Does Wapiti Station mean anything to you?
Wapiti Meadow. Maybe it's Wapiti Meadow. It's on our maps. It's not too far from where you are right now. It's where you saw that damn fence. It's north of the lake. It looks like there should be a trail somewhere on the north shore of Jonesy Lake.
I'll start hiking that way now. God damn it, my head.
Are you sure you saw what you saw, Henry? Maybe you pissed off some more campers and they came back to sucker punch you.
There are people listening to our conversations. The person or these people were hiding in the bushes down here. What the fuck, Dee?
I don't know, Henry. This sounds crazy.
Yeah, and you're not the one who just saw our words on a clipboard out in the middle of nowhere.
Those words were from 2 weeks ago.
I know they were. So what's to say that they don't have transcripts from 3, 4, or 5 weeks ago?
Our entire relationship, friendship, our whole summer.
Someone is out here with a walkie-talkie, taking notes and talking to God knows who. What do you think is going on behind that fence?
Apparently a lot of following you around taking notes, which is unfucking believable, Henry.
You're telling me. All right, I'm on my way to Wapiti Meadow. I'll let you know what I find.
Okay. There's got to be a reasonable explanation. Also, I'm gonna call around and see if anyone's had anything weird happen to them or seemed spooked. I don't want to make this bigger than it is yet, you know?
Yeah, understood.
Yeah, okay. Hike safe.
Dead end. Well, that, like, got weird in a hurry. Now I worry I'm going to see a figure at the top cut the rope when I'm halfway down or something. Uh-huh. There is no chopping.
Okay, I'm at the fence. I don't see anyone around, but I'm not sure I can get past it.
How big is it?
Big. It goes off in both directions. Acres.
What the fuck is going on out here?
Whatever it is, someone doesn't want anyone to know about it.
Sometimes biologists will cordon off a little area to study flora or whatever, but that's only a few square feet usually.
That's not what this is.
Well, see what you can do to get past it.
Looks like goddamn Area 51.
Maybe they've got aliens. That'd be exciting.
Yeah, we'll see about that. And what are the odds they left the gate unlocked?
Pretty low, I'd imagine.
Ow.
Look, I'm not gonna be able to get into this place.
Shit.
I don't know how long I can dick around out here until someone notices.
God, if you were an actual firefighter, you'd have that gate down in 2 shakes. Hey, actually, those guys doing the controlled burn, they might be able to help.
Where are they?
Beyond Ruby River, there's a scout camp. They burned a mine a few days ago that should let you hike right to them.
Well, that's great.
If they haven't left, they're probably the type of guys who would help you get through that fence.
Alright, so we're going to be going all the way down there from all the way up here. Wapiti Meadow, Wapiti Station. Spooky. But I think with 2 hours, that's probably good for the evening. So we'll resume next time with hiking across the entire forest and recruiting some nice hunky firemen to come help us out. Have a good one.